Okay, Rick, take it away.
Okay, so we have some humongous news regarding the World Cup. The draw was today. This is going to be, at least we are 220 days away. Now, for Brazil, there are going to be 32 teams going, 8 groups of 4, 23 of the top 25 teams qualified. All past winners qualified as well. Now, albeit it's a little tricky, I'm going to try to break it down for you as best as I can. Pot 1 are the seeded teams, the best teams in the world. So that includes the host country. They always have to be in Pot 1, along with Spain, Germany, Argentina, Colombia, Belgium, Switzerland, and Uruguay. So then Pot 2 is all the African and South American nations. Pot 3, Asia, North and Central America. Pot 4, Europe. Now, here is exactly how it panned out. If we could pull up the first picture, it is a tough as shit group for the Americans. So let's start with Group A. It seems like a cakewalk for Brazil. I believe that Brazil and Croatia are going to qualify. It all depends on if Samuel Eto'o of Cameroon is going to be healthy by the time this competition takes place. I say he will, though I do like Croatia with Luka Modric in the midfield. Group B is also very, very tough. I mark Group B as one of the tougher groups because they have Spain, who is the #1 team. They have the Netherlands, so a rematch of the 2010 World Cup in which Spain won 1-0 is also going to take place right there. Chile, who have a fantastic roster. Australia, the Socceroos, as they like to call them, Jake, are just a little iffy. Group C, by the way, whenever you want to chime in, let me know. I'm like a freaking machine right now. Group C, Colombia, who have...
They're going to be saying soccer boos when they get killed in that bracket.
Okay.
Was that a good chime in?
No, that was great. That was great. Group C includes Radamel Falcao, who, of course, wants to leave Monaco now for Chelsea. Greece, who always seem to do well in the European Championships. An interesting play right there. And then, how do you pronounce this?
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire, almost, and then Japan. So another one, Group D, is also incredibly tough. Uruguay, Costa Rica, not tough, but then England and Italy. I believe England will not go through, and Italy and Uruguay will. Group E.
Let me pause for a second.
Go ahead.
See, as you look at those groups, if you've been following soccer a long time, football, Group C is...
Let's be the happy medium. Let's say footy.
No, wrong.
Well, you don't watch one of your network shows.
Okay. Group C is a crime against humanity. It's way, way too easy. And I'm not just
Greece
saying that.
Greece is tougher than you think.
I'm not just saying that because I'm a Turk and Greece got the freest ride anybody's ever gotten in the bracket. And because look at Group C and Group D. Group D is a killer group. Uruguay, England, Italy. That's not fair. 3 great teams in the same bracket. You mosey on to Group C, and there's not a single decent team. I'd take all 3 of those before I take Colombia. I know Colombia is ranked 4th, and I'm being unfair to Colombia, but still.
You're being unfair to Colombia and Greece.
Yeah, please. Well, Turks have been unfair to Greece for a long time.
I guess that makes sense. Group E with Switzerland, amazing that they're even ranked in the top 10. That was a sham. And then Ecuador, France, Honduras. Here's the thing about Group E, and then we'll get to the Americans. Group E, the United States could have been drawn in Group E, and then it went to Honduras, and that's when everyone in the studio felt everything just crumble and burn. Group F, Argentina has a cakewalk. Group G, this is the toughest, one of the toughest, and of course, to no surprise, to no avail, the Americans are in that group. Germany, Portugal, and Ghana. Ghana has had the Americans' number for the past 2 World Cups. Let me finish up, and then I want to get to you. Group H, Belgium is playing great soccer right now, and not only that, they have a tremendous amount of talent. So Belgium is probably going to roll in Group H. The other one is the other spot is totally up for grabs. I mean, you want to think that Russia's going to get it based solely on talent, but they have been struggling thus far.
The Koreans will work hard and they'll come out of there. That's what they do. It'll be improbable. People will go nuts, and the Koreans will move on. So now I don't follow it as closely as Ricky does at this present moment. So the degree to which Belgium and Colombia are surging, I'm not as familiar with, right?
Okay.
But in my lifetime,
you know that they're surging, so
yeah,
you're right along. Yeah.
Right. And in my lifetime, always people talk about here comes name up and coming country. Oh, look at Romania. Oh, Bulgaria with Stoichkov. Oh, Bulgaria is going to do some damage, right? Mm-hmm. No, they're not. Okay, they're not going to win. They might advance, but they're not going to do much damage. And in the end, they'll lose to Italy because everybody always loses to Italy, no matter how crappy Italy's playing. Okay?
Yeah.
And Italy will wear them down, and they'll win 1-0 in some stupid defensive match that'll drive everybody crazy. So when I look at the brackets within that context, Group
Yes.
H with Belgium, Algeria, Russia, South Korea, whatever, cakewalk, right?
Yep.
Group E, for Christ's sake, it's even worse than Group C. Switzerland, Ecuador, France, Honduras.
Yep.
I mean, until France won, France was a laughingstock. So they had a couple of nice World Cups in between sucking a lot. Okay, so anyway.
Great way to put it.
Yeah, I don't believe in France. So Group E is a cakewalk. So that's why I get so mad at the group of deaths, right? So America is now considered to be in the group of death with
Absolutely.
Germany and
Absolutely.
Portugal. But you know, Spain, Netherlands, Chile, Australia, that's pretty tough.
Yes.
But again, Group D, I'm obsessed with Uruguay, England, Italy, Costa Rica.
Yeah, there it is one more time. But you were talking about the trendy teams. I circled 2, and that's Uruguay and Belgium. Belgium has the great talent in the midfield with Eden Hazard. They got Lukaku, who's at Chelsea. They have Vincent Kompany, who is one of the best defenders in the world. And then Uruguay is also playing well, but they also have a guy who just put up 4 goals out of 5, and that was 2 days ago. Liverpool, Luis Suarez. So, I mean, he is going to carry that team. They have, I believe they have, oh shit, I'm blanking on it. Edison Cavani also is a fantastic striker. He's at PSG. Those are the 2 trendy picks. I don't think they win the World Cup. I don't think they go to the final. They're just the trendy picks, sexy picks right now.
So, well, look, I have to take credit here because I called Uruguay last World Cup. I liked Uruguay a lot. I even put money on them, and if they had won it all, which they of course got incredibly close to, I would have made an insane amount of money. Okay,